5,000. Thank you. Thank you to everybody who's watched the content, everybody who's shared my videos, who's got involved by leaving a comment and got involved in the conversation. And of course, a big thank you to everybody who subscribed. The channel has rocketed in the last year, picked up over 4,500 new subscribers in the past 12 months. And I've got to say a huge thank you to everybody who has hit that subscribe button, because you've helped make the channel what it is today. Thank you. Just before we jump into the shooting, I've got a cheeky request and I wonder if anyone can help. My little man here has got his own YouTube channel and he's trying very hard to reach 100 subscribers. He's keen on shooting, he loves playing with the handguns and the air rifle, he enjoys backyard plinking and target practice, and he can't wait to come out hunting. His channel's got some shooting content on it, it's also got some fun and light-hearted videos. Now I know some of you got kids and you may find the content suitable for them. If that's the case, he would really appreciate it if you could subscribe. He's been giving me a load of earache to try and get his subs count up. I said I would try, and here we go. If you can help, I've linked his channel in the description below. I'd really appreciate it, and I know for a fact he would too. Thank you very much. Now, I think we've got some rats to shoot. This is shot in April, so that'll be the back end of April. Having a quick look around thermal to see what I can find. It's kind of hit and miss at this time of year. Sometimes the rats are heading out to the field, sometimes they're not. And in this case, they're not. They're staying in the grain store where they've got their nests and they've got a ready supply of food. So let's have a look, see what we can do. First shot of the evening. What an idiot. Missed that one completely. Don't know what happened there. Range misjudgment. Flyer, no idea. But he's absolutely fine. He's bolted off and now he's gone to hide. I don't blame him. The next one, not so lucky. Sticks his head out just underneath those boards. Didn't see him on the night vision, but I spotted him no problem at all on the thermal. He paid the price for being out and about when there's pellets flying about. Now this bale of straw and wheat seem to deliver quite well over this evening. This rat's come out of the little nest that's under there, turned to 180, looking down into his nest while he's having a feast. So unfortunately I can't get a shot on him. Want a humane kill, even though they're rats, they still deserve to be killed as humanely as possible. Like this one. The pellet smashed straight through his brain box. Watching slow-mo, you'll see the pellet pass through and hit the ground. Look at that. That rat didn't even know what hit it. Wallop. Down it goes. Out for the count. That was a 177 pellet. Shot from a sub 12 air rifle. Absolutely poleaxed them. Remember, this is just nerves. Headshot rat doesn't go anywhere, but it will thrash and kick. This is the straw that I showed you earlier on this evening. I saw a rat that I couldn't get the shot on, but things have changed now. I got the shot on. Had a nice clear view of his head, so I took the shot. This one's sitting on some machinery. Now, excuse me, I just need to remove him. That's better. There, that looks better, doesn't it? Much better view. This shot is a little bit different. I filmed it in thermal and night vision. So you can see the rat came out of the hole at the bottom, climbed up the stack, into another entrance and poked his head out. So I switched to NV on the rifle and went for the shot. Nice clean headshot, bowls them straight out of the nest. How's this for lightning fast reaction time? He must have heard the muzzle crack and quickly recoiled, meaning the pellet went just underneath and in front of him and he bolted off to the nests at the back of the grain store. He didn't stand long enough on his way back to get a shot. I'm not going to take a shot on a moving rat because I'm just going to injure it. He soon stuck his head out to see what was happening, so I showed him. That muck heap looks like a dragon, doesn't it? Looks like the rat's come at the dragon's eye. Spin it back and have a look. He nicely kicks himself out anyway, for me to give a nice easy pickup. Got two here, playing together, eating together. Doesn't mean you're going to die together. I'm pretty sure I'll get that other one later on. He was not waiting around to see what happened to his friend. Loyalty among rats, eh? This one's hidden away in the straw. Get the shot in there beautifully. Now this one I absolutely didn't spot at all on night vision when I was scanning around, but with the pulsar he was shining out bright. Same with this one. Nice clear heat signature on the thermal, and he was easy to spot on the night vision. There's the shot, there's the drop. Next up we've got a kitten. Not a cat kitten, a baby rat kitten. Take the shot on that one, but he moves just as I commit to the shot. And the pellet misses him and gets smashed to pieces on that tyre rim. He ducks off underneath, sticks his head out though to see what happened. So I punch a pellet down there. Now I'll often take an upper body shot on young rats because they're fairly small and you're more chance of getting a good clean hit. And an upper body shot on a smaller rat is absolutely devastating, especially with pellets like these GSB Exacts, 10.34 grain, very heavy for 177, and they cause some real damage. Give him a second shot there because he was lying very still. I wasn't sure if he's injured or not, and for what a pellet costs, at least I make sure he's not suffering under there. 3 guesses where we are. We're over by the straw again. Now this rat's come out. I thought it had turned around like the previous one did, so I couldn't get a shot on, but when I was watching it, that's why it's a little bit blurry and juddery because I'm zoomed right in here. I think I'm about 13 times mag, and it's a digital magnification, so that's why it's a bit pixelated. But I needed to make sure I could get a shot on him, and I saw some ears twitching on the left hand side of the crosshairs there, so I knew he was facing the right way. Head up, shot down, and another one bites the dust. Just under the machinery in the corner, got another kitten. Go for an upper body shot, clean hit, and he's off. I'm not worried about that. I know the damage has been done. I know he'll be dead under there. I'll have a look under there later on and see if I can get him out. I spot another one just under the machinery here. Now I take a shot on it and completely miss. I don't know what happened. I thought I was going to hit him in the head, but clearly not. So just double check the zero on one of the dead rats from earlier on. Spot on. So I think it was just a range miscalculation. Now this, again spotted on the thermal, is a little nest underneath the straw stacks. Punch him in the face with a pellet and knocks him back into his little shithole. It's a complex nest network under there, I would guess, because they're coming up all over the place. And this one even comes up when he's dead. This often happens with rats. They'll kick themselves out of a nest if you've shot them because the back legs kick and propel them forward. Another quick scan with the thermal reveals 2 more heat spots in the straw, which translate nicely in infrared. Took that one under the rib cage, knocked him down. Back over by the machinery in the corner, there's the juvenile I shot earlier on. So I said he would be dead under there. If I shot him here, if you remember. We've got another one. Look at this. I'm going to quickly laser him to make sure I've got the distance right, and then I'm going to take the shot. There we go. Don't know what he was looking for, but he found himself a pellet. Quickly scan, see there's nothing else there before I go around and pick him up. I'm going to get that one and pull the juvenile out from underneath. So I'm wearing a size 11 boot, so I think that translates into a big rat. It's all quiet inside, so I take a walk out to the Slurry Lagoon and see what's across there. And from where I'm standing, in a lot of cow poo, it's slippery, so I need to be careful. It's 30 yards or so across to the other side. So I've got this one lasered at a 32, just focusing the scope so I can get a shot down. Nice headshot, pulls them straight over into the slurry. This one lands as an upper body shot, but he's going to expire very quickly on the left hand side. In fact, I heard him drop into the water as I was lining for the shot. That one's out, straight into the water again, and expires very quickly. This one's fidgeting around. I just want him to stay still long enough so I can get a shot down. I can see the bead on his eye, so I know where his head is. So I'm going to go for the headshot now. Boom. Kicks him straight out. This one, to be honest, not quite as good, but I'm leaving it in anyway. The wind hooked that pellet and took it off, but it did land as a high body shot, and I heard him drop into the lagoon. This one, much more straightforward, 19 yards away, straight between the eyes, absolutely poleaxed. Had enough now? Going home, are we? Like the water that much? Get back in it. Things settle at the lagoon, so I'll go back inside. First one back in, knock that straight down. Now again, as soon as I went in the door, I had a quick look with the thermal and I spotted these on the straw stack straight away. If you have a look in just a second, you'll see another one there. You wouldn't spot that just with night vision alone, but the thermal, he was absolutely glowing yellow and red hot. I can see the bead on the eye, so I know exactly where the pellet needs to go, and that's knocked him out of there nicely. This is the nest at the back of the grain store where we saw that one run to previously. So I've just belted him with a JSB, punched a hole in him, and he's run off there. A couple of nosy neighbours sticking their faces out. So we're going to take some shots and clean this area up. Go for the first one right at the back, and then this one sticking his face out, and the one on the left here is the first one I shot, and it ran off and it's expired on the left hand side there. That banging is the helicopter tail thrashing against the barn wall. That's them at the entrance of the nest, which I dragged out quite easy. This one I probably got about 10 rats with that one shot, and I'll show you why. She was a bit of a bugger to pull out, but I managed to get her out and add her to the tally. Now we shot around about 25 or so inside the barn, shot another 6 or 7 or thereabouts across the lagoon, so I've got about 26-27 altogether. Really good night. Thanks for watching.